my dear students, welcome back to this miniature school. I believe you are all happy and safe at home. Once again, welcome you all back to the social studies class. So, today we are going to continue with Harappan Civilization. I believe you searched and read a lot about Harappan Civilization. So, I believe that you are much engaged with the knowledge about the Harappan Civilization. So first, let's going to learn about the meaning of civilization. First, civilization and then to Harappan Civilization. First about civilization and then to Harappan Civilization. So today's plan is like the civilization and the Harappan Civilization. So before that, let me say you that what is mean by civilization in general, not into your book. Into your book, it's later. So first, it's all about gender. In general, in the sense, so yeah. So before and there are only few peoples in world, like the beginning of the world. It said like we know that in Bible we can read that Adam and Eve, then their generation. After that the population increased. So basically they have given like only 2 people on earth. Likewise, civilization how it's got from the maybe single or a group of very few with the 5-6 people started a group. Like for example, we can see gang groupism in classes. Like we are all one group friends. Please avoid that. I don't like that. But still, I'm saying that we have like groups, parties. These people will go to here. These people only go this area. So there are many groups, right? Likewise, Harappan civilization, common civilization. So this is like some people join together in one place. Some people, in the sense, the only people there. So those people join together in place. They increase the population, and so from there they increase their surrounding to the ranges too. Likewise, first they don't need like only 5 people can live in a tent cottage, then to big maybe some big bungalows, so they can live, right? 5 to 10 people can live in a bungalow. It's okay. But when it comes to like 20 people, 30 people, so they have to build some other huts, like so small houses were built. Then now it's like 150 people because the population increased. So then like they built a village full of huts, like huts or houses, more than 150 houses, like more than 300 people living in those houses. Then it became a village. They named the village some name, right? They gave the name for the village name. There comes village. There comes village from single person, one hut to there comes houses, many houses, then many houses to village, then village to what? A single village cannot hold many people, like thousands of people. Then 2 villages to determine like this area and this area. Then move to next village. So that's become a town or city. Like that became a city. City too. Then one city is not enough. Like one city with 5 villages. One city with 5 villages. It's not enough for people, like more than 1 lakh people. Now people increase to 1 lakh, right? From 5 people to now 1 lakh people. So they extended cities, like 2 cities. So now 2 cities. 1 lakh people and 2 cities impossible. So they increase the cities, like 5 cities. 1 lakh people lived in 5 cities. Okay, fine. Now again population increased. Within some days there comes 10 lakhs people. 10 lakh people and 10 lakh 5 cities impossible. So they like 15 cities. Then moved into cities, many cities. 15 cities obviously have one city consists of 5 villages in the sense 15 cities have more than 50 villages. See. See, so fine, cities. So cities, then they thought like we cannot find a person very clearly, 15 lakhs people, right? So they found like districts, small area. They in some domain. This is like this kingdom. Then they divided the kingdom basis like then moved into kingdom. This is I'm talking about the old age, fine. So kingdom. Now there is no kingdom. There is a term called district. Before it's called like kingdom. Now we can call this as district basis. So they divided kingdoms and then there arises many problems inside the kingdom. Okay, let me finish that first. Okay, 15 lakhs people, one kingdom. Fine. Then again people increases. Now it's like 20 lakhs people and 25 lakh people. 25 lakh people, one kingdom cannot hold. So they divided kingdoms, two kingdoms. Now kingdom into kingdoms, two kingdoms. Likewise, the population increases and so the area they situated also increases and so kingdom, state. There comes the things like village, city, town, kingdom, district, state, country. This is how the things divided. Then there arises many problems. So what they thought, we can make a king for us. Like for one kingdom, one king ruling. Like for district, a small landlords ruling. So there comes many customs. After that, what happened? Kingdom, the one king want to keep other kingdom too. He wants to hold other kingdom also. So there comes fight. Here, wow, civilization. The basic thing is like, this is all known as civilization. The common word is civilization. Our people are rising in a place and they are making their own rules and enlarging from that place is actually known as what? Civilization. So this is the structure for civilization. I believe you understood what is meant by civilization. So this is what given in your book. So now let's take your book. Please take your student's book. Page number 67 in it. So I'm going to read. Please look into your book. Yes. Many ancient cities developed near rivers. People settled near a river because of many reasons. So basically people settled near rivers because there are many reasons. So we are going to read about the reasons. The land near rivers are very fertile of growing crops. So the basic things that our ancestors had is like farming, like farmers, they are farmers. Second point, there was plenty of clean water available for drinking and growing crops. Even though we have oceans and seas, we cannot drink water from there. So near riverbed is like river bank, we can drink good water and we can grow crops too. So river is always near river, people started settling. And then exchange of goods would be carried out with other places through waterways, through riverways, like a small boats. They brought like in this area sometimes one civilization, and in some other river bank, we can see other group of people. So from this area to that area, they traveled many things, exchanging that, and they made money out of that. Other things, they bought other things out of that. So why the reason they settled near river, we know that. So most of the civilization starts near the river bank. Fine. Next, many important cities and civilization came up near rivers. That's what I said. A civilization is formed when a society or a community develops and organizes itself over a period of time. This is what I explained earlier in detail. Some ancient civilizations which developed near rivers. Wow. So here we are going to see some ancient civilization names. The Egyptian civilization near River Nile. The Sumerian civilization near Tigris and Euphrates River. The Chinese civilization near River Honghe. The Harappan civilization near River Indus. So Harappan civilization. Today we are going to see about Harappan civilization near Indus River. Yeah, there are from the Harappan civilization started to enlarge, and now we Indian people, this is what they are saying, that Indian people are originated from the Indus Valley civilization. So from a single group of people, it's now endless. See, now it's enlarged like a big country. So now I believe you can understand. Okay, next. These civilizations were common in some ways. There are common things in between all civilizations. These are the population in these places grew. Yeah, population always grew. Then many towns and cities came. That's what I said before. Many towns and cities emerged. People carried it one place to other place through rivers. Languages and writings developed, and this helped improving communication. So how language originated? Group of people started speaking same way. They created the language, they created their own languages, and they started speaking in the same way. See, in India we can find more rivers. So that group of people may talk some other languages, and thereafter that what happened? That I said you right, or kingdom to kingdom. So after dividing kingdoms, people may start speaking other languages to there. That's because India is called unity in diversity, because there we know that we are Indians, but still we have more languages to speak. Diversity. Fine. So these are the common things. One society, one civilization will always speak a language. Likewise, one state people always speak a language. Right? In India, we can say that. Likewise, civilization is like that. Next, we are going to see about the features of Harappan civilization. Detail about the Harappan civilization, location and extent. Let's read. The two cities which existed many years ago near river Indus were Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. The first city to be discovered was Harappa in 1921, and hence it is called the Harappan civilization. It is also known as the Indus Valley civilization because it developed on the banks of river Indus. It existed over 4,000 years ago. So yeah, Indus Valley civilization is also known as Harappan civilization. Yes, it's originated. The civilization is actually on the place, the city. The first city is actually Harappa and Mohenjo-daro, two cities. I said no, first one city and then into cities. So two cities are Harappa and Mohenjo-daro, and after many years that drowned inside because of water drowned inside the river, not only river, inside the ground. And after many years, after 4,000 years, in 1921, they found that a city, and then they started getting things from that city, and they said, the people, archaeologists and historians said that, yes, this is a past. This is how Indus Valley civilization originated, and here the first people originated. First people in the sense? Like first Indian people, they started from this area and then they spread widely into this whole area. So here is the first thing started. So we can find many things, many archaeological things from here. And so they dig the ground and they found many things. So now people are saying that the Harappa city, why are the Harappa cities situated? This is what now our question is. So this is the area. Now we can think that the recent name for that area. Once it was called like Harappa and now it has some other name. Let's see that names. The Harappan civilization covered parts of Pakistan and Afghanistan and also extended to some parts of Gujarat, Rajasthan and Uttar Pradesh. Fine, I said you already, Pakistan, Afghanistan are our neighboring countries, and see, after many years only there comes partitions like state to state. Before that there is no state partition. So, Pakistan, Afghanistan and part of India. There you can see in the picture. Part of India like Gujarat, those areas, Rajasthan areas. Pakistan, Afghanistan, part of India, the very big area, right? Now the areas are divided into 3 states, but before like one small city. See? Yeah, I said you like many people lived in one city because there is no partition. They only originated, they just started writing the rules and regulations. So big area covered with a single city. Now it's like Pakistan, Afghanistan, India. Before it's called like Harappa. And other area is called by Mohenjo-daro. So let me read. So, Mohenjo-daro and Harappa were important cities of Harappan civilization. Mohenjo-daro was discovered in 1922. Since then, several other cities have been discovered. So, what the thing is, for Harappa, it's 1921, like parts of Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan, Gujarat, and Pakistan and Afghanistan. And the other city, Mohenjo-daro, is found in 1922, and that in other areas too. Let me read out that. Some these are Ganerwala, Dholvira, Kalibangan, Rakigahi, Ropar, and Lothal in India. So Raki, those area we can know the border area between India and Pakistan, Mohenjo-daro city. So Mohenjo-daro city is situated near between India and Pakistan, and the Harappa is like Pakistan, Afghanistan, and India. So these all about Harappan, little bit about Harappan civilization and what is meant by civilization like. So fine. So next class we can see other things too. So this is all about today's class. Please read it, or you can ask me your questions in Zoom sessions. I can clear you, and you please read the book. So it will give you detailed knowledge. Fine. So let's meet in Zoom and in next class. Thank you, children. Take care. Bye bye.